What? So yes, new camera, Panasonic S5. Let me know what you think to it down below in the comments. Hopefully it looks a lot better, otherwise we just wasted like £2,000. But yeah, main difference between this camera and the last one is that this has a full frame sensor. So what that essentially means is that the sensor is twice the size, so it lets more light in, and that gives you way better low light performance. You also, in general, get more shallow depth of field, like more background blur as well. And just in general, I think it's a better image. So yeah, super excited to start using it. Hopefully it should serve as well. Let's get into today's video. We also just had an Amazon package come through. Nice. What's in the Amazon package? Ah, nice. This is the ND filter I ordered. Check this out. How are we looking? Alright, so today guys, we're going to be unboxing a package from Razer. I'm not 100% sure what's in it. There's actually two boxes. I think it's got some keyboard related stuff in, but we'll wait and see. So I'll grab this camera, we'll stick it up on a tripod, set up the standing desk, and unbox it straight after this quick word from today's sponsor. This video is brought to you by whokeys.com. You guys know the drill. You've just finished building your brand new PC, you boot it up and bam, that hideous Activate Windows watermark appears. And the worst part is you forgot to budget $200 for an activation key from Microsoft because you spent it all on RGB, but that's okay. Because you don't need to spend $200, you can pick one up from today's video sponsor whokeys.com for a tenth of the price. The best part is you can use my code TT25 for 25% off, which takes this already cheap Windows 10 Pro key from $18 to $13. If you're in the UK like me, that's £11. You place your order, your activation code gets added to your orders page, you whack it into the Windows activation screen, and boom, you're fully activated, no more watermarks being burned into your retinas. TT25 for 25% off, link in description. So yes, we have two packages here, both from Razer. This is the smaller one that says RZR on it, or I should say RZR, otherwise Nene will get angry at me. But anyway, let's get them unboxed. So I think we'll start off with the smaller one. Let's put this to one side for a second. So like I said, I'm not 100% sure what's in both of these boxes. I think some of it's keyboard stuff, so we shall see. Phantom Keycap Upgrade Set Black for mechanical and optical keyboards. That's pretty cool. So by the looks of it, when the LEDs are on, it shines through and you can see all your letters and stuff. And then when the LEDs are off, they just go completely black, so you can't see any of the letters. That's pretty stealthy. And I'm guessing this one is the same as well, although this looks like a white version. I've just noticed something, guys. The sides of these keycaps are actually translucent. Let's get them open, have a look. I've just had to get really close to the camera to pull the focus, but yeah, this is what the keycaps look like up close. Let's move on to the big box. That's a lot of stuff. What? This is so much stuff. Let's see what's actually in here. Is this a keyboard? I think it actually is. No way, they sent out the Razer Blackwidow Pro. This is such a sick keyboard. This is gonna look awesome. I don't know too much about this, to be honest. I know it got released recently. It's got the Razer green switches, and it's also wireless as well, which is really cool. So we'll take a look at that in a few minutes. Let's try and get through the rest of some of this stuff then. So I don't know what this is. This is a chroma light strip set. I did hear about this. I think Razer have started doing like LED strips, so it's got Bluetooth. I'm guessing it syncs up to like your RGB Razer chroma controller as well. Yeah, I am going to go through all of this properly in a few minutes. I just want to kind of see what we've got first. This looks like another keycap set. So we've got PBT keycaps and a coiled cable, and this one is green. Very nice. We've also got a pink set as well. All right. We have another keycap set and another coiled cable. This is a black set, and we have another chroma light strip set. And finally, last package, a white keycap set and a coiled cable. I should probably get a picture of all this stuff for the thumbnail. Thumbnail is complete. Let's go check out this stuff properly. I'll give you guys a better angle. So I guess we should start off with the keyboard, since that's what we're going to be customizing. So as we said before, this is the Razer Blackwidow V3 Pro. and it's wireless, which is pretty cool. The other thing I like about it is the wrist rest. I just think keyboards that come with wrist rests are just more comfortable to use. So yeah, let's get this thing open. I have set up the overhead camera as well, so hopefully you should be able to see. It would be a crime not to show the welcome to Razer documentation. All right, let's see what we've got here. So I do actually use a Razer keyboard at the moment. I've got the Razer, yeah, I think it's the Blackwidow Lite, but it's the Mercury edition, so it's white. So we have our cable in here by the looks of it. But I mean, we shouldn't need this, should we? Because we've got custom ones. So yeah, standard braided USB cable, and then this thing is the keyboard. That's actually quite nice. Oh, okay, so on the side here, I'll show the overhead camera. We've got a 2.4, let me focus it. Yeah, we've got a 2.4 and like Bluetooth switch here, so you can decide how you want to use it, and obviously you can use it wired as well. Feels pretty sturdy, can't hear any creaking or anything. It does have a metal top plate, so yeah, shouldn't have any issues with build quality. And this is one of the things I've seen. So on here, you've got like this little dial thing, which I think you can program to pretty much whatever you want within the Razer Synapse software, so we'll have to try that. Let's get the wrist rest out. That actually feels really nice. It's made of like a, I guess, leatherette material, but it's pretty soft. I'm guessing that just clips on to there. Is it magnetic? No, I actually don't think it is. But still, that feels great. So it is using green switches. I'll give you a little type test. Spacebar feels, it just sounds a little bit weird. The rest of the keys feel good. Stabilized keys. Yeah, the main keys seem to be pretty consistent. Stabilized keys, they all sound quite different, but there's not much rocking or anything, so that's good. Okay, so I think it's time to customize the keyboard. So let's put this wrist rest to one side and we'll grab the stuff that we can use to make it look more epic. So I think what we should do is we should replace nearly all of the keycaps with the black phantoms, which are these ones, and then we should use the white phantom keycaps to maybe do like some of the WASD keys and maybe some of the number keys as well. And then I reckon we should rock one of these green cables. What do you think, guys? Let me know in the comments what combination you would do. There's actually quite a lot of choice here. I've never customized a keyboard before. This is pretty cool. So hopefully you can see this. So we actually do get mechanical keyboard stabilizers included, along with some optical keyboard stabilizers. Those are going to be for like probably your space bars and shifts. Here's the actual black phantom keycaps. Let's have a look. Now that's pretty cool. I don't know if you can see this on camera, but if I tilt them, can you kind of see the letters depending on the light? I don't know if it's just something that I can see. I'm honestly surprised no manufacturers have done this phantom keycap thing before. At least I don't think I've seen any, although I'm not that into keyboards and stuff. Nene's pretty big into keyboards. She's got like a bunch of custom mechanical ones. So we should probably do a video together on that sometime. She can teach me how to make custom keyboards. That'd be cool. Alrighty, white phantom keycaps are out of the box. And then finally, let's take a look at this green cable. So this does include obviously the full set of green keycaps as well. They are PBT keycaps and they're double sharp, so very good quality. I'm not 100% sure what the pricing is on these keycap sets. I'll probably have to check it and I'll put it on screen now. I'm guessing they're probably not cheap, but I mean, it's Razer, isn't it? Wow, they look really green. There's the cable. Yo, those are super green. Check them out, guys. What are we thinking? I actually kind of want to put a few of these on the keyboard now that I've seen them. Really vibrant. So I'll put those to one side for a second. Let's check out this cable. So how does this actually work? So it's USB-C on one end, and then it's just regular USB. So it feels really nice quality, kind of similar quality to, I guess, the cables that you get included with most Razer stuff. But of course, they do have this spiral thing, so it sits nice and flat on your desk. Yeah, again, I'm not massively into keyboards, but I have seen quite a few companies making these spiral type cables, and they usually have like the silver connectors. Pretty cool. Now I think the battery's about to die soon on the main camera, so what I'll do is just go and charge up the battery, and then when we come back, we'll start making our custom Razer keyboard. Alright guys, welcome back. By the way, I'm sorry if the last clip was a little bit blurry in places. I think I messed up the manual focus on the camera, but it should be good now. So yeah, basically we're going to take off all the keycaps on this, so I'll probably time-lapse it. I'll show you guys the overhead shot so you can see what I'm doing. Let's go. So that's the easy part out of the way, now for the hard bit. So I think what we'll do is go for the all black phantoms and we'll just put them all over the keyboard, and then we'll pull off the ones that we don't want, replace them with the white phantoms. And I've actually thought of this to use, because this, if I show you on the overhead camera, will help us to see which keys are which, because obviously if you look at them without a light underneath them, they just look invisible. Let's do it. So black keycaps are all on now. They look pretty clean actually, really stealthy looking. So I think what we'll do is we'll pull off some of the keycaps now. I just thought it'd be easier to do it that way. I was thinking of maybe doing the numpad green with these keycaps and then doing some white over here. And then obviously we've got the green cable we can use as well. So after we've done all of this, we'll plug it in and then see what it looks like. So now that we've finished customizing it, we'll go and get it installed in the setup. We'll use the custom cable, install the wrist rest, get all the RGB going and see what it looks like. So as you can see, we've got it all installed into the setup. Now the lights are actually off at the moment and you can kind of see none of the lettering on the keyboard is visible when the lights are off, but then if we go into the Razer Synapse software right here and turn on the brightness, you'll see it all comes to life. Yeah, so it's actually a really cool look. I am a fan of this. And of course over here we've got the green PBT keycaps. I will mention, by the way, these keycaps feel way better quality than these ones. I think it's because if we take one of them off, you can kind of see this translucent layer at the bottom, almost like a pudding keycap, but obviously because it needs to let light through it, it's quite a lot thinner than the top section. And then over here we have the green cable. I'm not usually a fan of cables, to be honest. As you can see, I route all my cables through the desk, but if you are the type of person that doesn't like drilling holes in your desk and you have to have a keyboard cable visible, this thing looks a lot cooler than just a normal one. As regards to quality, it doesn't look quite as good as some of those custom cables you can get from these custom keyboard companies, but I mean, it does the job. So there we have it, guys. A little bit more of a vlog type video for you all today. Do you enjoy these types of videos? Because I really enjoy making them. Also, first time customizing a keyboard was actually pretty fun. We'll definitely have to do a video with Nene sometime because she's super into keyboards, so I feel like that would be a good video. In fact, speaking of Nene, she's going to be doing the next video on the channel, and it's about keyboards, coincidentally. Don't tell her I told you that, though. In terms of this keyboard, I think I may end up putting it in the Duo setup because I feel like the Mercury keyboard just looks a little bit cleaner in this setup and it's a bit smaller as well. If you want to check out any of the stuff from today's video, it'll all be linked down below in the description. But yeah, if you enjoyed today, guys, drop a like rating, it helps us out, and don't forget to subscribe if you're new. With that being said, hope you guys have an awesome week. I'll catch you all in the next one.